Hi everybody. Sorry I'm a little late. Got a lot going on at the house today, preparing for that party I was telling you guys about last time. And I was finishing up some stuff, and I thought I was slick with it, but I wasn't. It's good to see that you're feeling better, okay? That's great to hear. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to the research streams. Just so you all know, right from the get-go, and I'll say it again as people trickle in, this is going to be a shorter stream today, going to go for about 2 hours. So, I know I'm a little late, but we'll end about 6 p.m. Pacific time. And, oh, whoops. Sorry. Yeah, the mic was a bit loud, wasn't it? My bad. I was cleaning my desk today, and I was wiping off my audio interface, and I think I accidentally pumped the volume up way hard. My bad, guys. Anyway, as I was saying, shorter stream today. Gonna end about 6 p.m. my time, so 6 p.m. Pacific. But yeah, deep fried intro for you. A little deep fried intro. Last time we made it to Straid, we beat the gargoyles in Belfry Luna. And now that we're at Straid, I kind of want to look at his boss weapons to get some of that information down. You know, put it in the appropriate sections. And yeah, we'll probably beat the Lost Sinner, and then we'll go to the Huntsman's Copse. I don't know how far we'll get into there, but yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Hope you all enjoyed the video today if you've seen it. And good to have you all here. Welcome back to the stream. Buy item. Let's look at his rings first. His rings. Volgen. I think I've already. Have we written something down about Volgen yet? Let's see. Volgen. Oh, right. Mifflin, the armorer, or the vendor, whatever, is from Volgen. Okay. A little more Volgen information. Let's see here. Where do I want to put stuff like this? You know, maybe I'll just make a... I think I did it for Dark Souls 1. Let me make a section for Volgen and any other places that seem to pop up, like Mira and what have you. So Volgen. And then Ring of Knowledge. Let me go to the website and take that down. There we go. Ring of Knowledge. Let's get some of the Forlorn Supreme if you've been invaded by any yet. I don't think I have. I don't think I have done any Forlorn invasions yet. Killed it with a video. Wordy, but extensive. I don't know what that means, Koke, but thank you. Oh, thank you, Kuna. I'm glad you liked The Long Walk. It was a great video. It was a great movie. And, yeah, I thought it was fantastic. Fantastic addition to this year's releases. In terms of power struggles, but among them remain a few strong, well, upstanding nobles. So a lot of power struggles. I believe Mifflin said something about him leaving Volgen because of the power struggles. So that ties in pretty well, pretty nicely. What Mifflin said. This here ring description. Yeah, Owen. It has been a little bit. Welcome to the stream, Owen. So I was glad to do another villain protagonist. It was a great series. You. If anyone hasn't seen You yet, I highly recommend watching that show. It's a bit. What do I? I don't know. It's not your typical drama. It's a nice, fresh take on the drama TV series, and I really liked it. And Joe Goldberg's great character. Bring you long ago in a land that existed where Drangleic does now. The ancient dragons were once worshipped in several nations. Rumors concerning Okay, so lingering Dragoncrest ring says it existed as long ago in a land that existed where Drunk Lake does now. So wait a minute. Hold on. Special ring granted to only the most accomplished sorcerers at Vinheim Dragon School. The ring is engraved with a link. This is... okay, this is interesting because... why is it doing this? Anyway, let me translate this ring. Hold the phone here. Hold the phone. Or similar to this rare ring are said to have been passed down in several regions. Its true origin is now lost to time. So, Dark Souls 1, the Lingering Dragoncrest ring is a ring used by wizards or mages, what have you, sorcerers, at the Vinheim Dragon School. This says, a ring used long ago in a land that existed where Drang Lake does now. This says, long ago in a kingdom that once existed in the land of Drang Lake. So, this English description is making me think that this is confirming that either Drang Lake is Lordran, or Drang Lake is Vinheim, or that Drang Lake is Lordran, was Lordran, and in a kingdom that once existed in the land of Drang Lake. So Vinheim was a kingdom like in Lordran, like around Lordran somewhere, you know what I mean? So which is it? You know? Which is it? Let me catch up on stream here after I said that. Another epic stream. Yes, McLove Pickles. Another epic stream idiot. Hello, Chaos Fighter. Nice to see you. Oh, the Elite Squad? I shall, impossible. I've heard Elite Squad is great. Oh, I know, right, Kona. It's a great movie. Ah, I see. Okay, very nice. It is good, Ichigo. You is a very good series. My favorite book of all time is The Hobbit. Cool, Steve. Yeah. Whenever you get a chance to watch the video, you should. Hi, Pizza Rolls. I really enjoyed the long walk, and I'm looking forward to that upcoming remake of The Running Man. Do you think they'll... I don't know, Patrick. Welcome to the stream, Patrick, though. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they will ever film those two, but The Running Man remake should be pretty cool. Thank you, Daryl. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you, UAP. I appreciate it. How you doing? Good to see you here. I'm doing good. Not 30 minutes in, we're already getting to potential lore revelations. I know, right? Yes, I will do more book characters, Chaos Fighter. It just takes a while. Unrelated, but I remember you mentioning someone else doing an analyzing goodness channel or something like that. Yeah, so Wondershroom. Their name is Wondershroom. The channel's name is Wondershroom. And they're doing Analyzing Benevolence. So if you either look up Wondershroom or Analyzing Benevolence, you will find them. They like to mash giants into smoothies and fuel for their society. Sounds about right. There's a second cycle in convergence of things, so some things merge and get mixed as time moves forward. Based on being big giant dragon weird thing. Yeah, that's true. I've not watched the Bullet Train. 9/11. How did I find my narrator voice? It was a mix of just talking lowly, you know, a low frequency, lower voice to give it, you know, evil subject matter. I felt it deserved a lower voice, and I modeled it a little bit after Rod Serling from the Twilight Zone. So that's how I kind of did it. Thank you, Kono. I'm glad you thought so. If Drang Lake is indeed where Vinheim once was, it's quite ironic with Vendrick's skepticism towards magic, which we've established. Yeah. I don't know. This is an interesting description. I know I was catching up on chat, but I want to ruminate on this description because a ring used long, long ago in a land that existed where Drangleic does now. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm gonna note this down. I'm gonna note this down. Where do I want to put this though? Because even though this is like found in the Lost Bastille, I guess it doesn't matter. Well, it's a compendium. Going back through the compendium is gonna be a thing. So let's go to. We'll just put it in the Lost Bastille section. Is the Lost Bastille section? I think so. And it's gonna have so much crap because there's a lot of stuff here. Yep. Okay. Fine. We'll go down here. Go down here. All right. Lingering Dragoncrest ring. No, I don't want that. These translation says a kingdom that once existed in the land of Drangleic. Could imply that... Oh, hold on. DS1... Oh. In DS1, the ring described as coming from the Vinheim Dragon School. Is this description referring to Drangleic being the successor to Vinheim or Lordran? Or is it saying that Vinheim once existed in this area? Which could mean that Drangleic is separate from Vinheim and is located wherever Vinheim is and isn't actually Lordran. Another possibility is that time is convoluted / stagnant in this universe, and it could be that this is inaccurate in a sense, in that the ring may have I'll just put it like that. Yeah, it's interesting when you come across things like this, you know? Makes me think. We like things that make us think. Does definitely confirm Vinheim's long... Yeah, Vinheim's long gone, that's for sure. We should do ASMR vids. I've thought about that. I've thought about that. ASMR vids. I might at some point in the future. Some people have asked me about that before. Power vacuum magical institutes. Yeah, probably open up a power vacuum. I could see that. Yes, I am feeling better, Wander. How you doing? I have not read any Brazilian books, by the way. Hi, Joe Smo. Enjoyed The Hobbit as well. Was your inspired Tolkien? Sort of Patrick inspired, but not really. It's more my own creation. But he's definitely, you know, Tolkien's my favorite author of all time. So there's definitely some inspiration there for sure. DS2 is good. I like Dark Souls 2. White. Okay. A ring affixed with an open vessel. The vessel insatiably absorbs souls in place of its wearer, wherever even their collection. All things are rooted in souls, but what drives our thirst for them? Abstinence from the selection. So. Nothing too crazy there. The only thing that this kind of made me think real quick, it's interesting that this ring absorbs souls. And it's got like a bowl design. Maybe it's supposed to be like the Lord Vessel in a way. I don't know. Lord Vessel, you also put some souls in, so Not that it matters, but it'd be kind of cool. Hi, Uber. Good, I'm glad you're not. What do I think about people saying item descriptions are completely unreliable? I mean, perhaps. A lot of them might be. But if that's the case, then all the lore in this game is more questionable / cryptic than it already is, which I would prefer to think that they're more reliable than unreliable. Some of them are probably are, yeah. It's for soul levels. What does that mean, UAP? I've been reading them all, Uber. I've been reading them all. And I am close to a Lord Soul, yes. We're gonna beat the Lost Center today, I'm pretty sure. By Straid, the great mage of ancient Olafis. Fire soul arrows that follow. Okay. Magic. Oh, wait, so I don't want to look at the spells right now because we're gonna do that in sections. I do want to look at the boss weapons though, which we can see here. Maybe even boss spells. Alright, Vanguard. Oh. And crazy. Buys by Straid. Okay. What's the point of reading the story at this point? Oh, if they were unreliable, Yamara, is that what you're saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I prefer to think they are reliable, you know? Otherwise, there'd be no story to these games if it was all unreliable. Who is Hi, Tyrone. Who is the evilest Black Brother character? You mean, like, Black character? Probably, Marlowe from The Wire. Or Lil Zay. Oh, I've read Little Zay. I mean, I've read City of God. Yeah, Wander. Sorry, I forgot about that. I guess I forgot about it because I didn't really talk about it in the video, too much. But yes, I have read City of God. Ultra Great Sword of the Pursuer, known as the mightiest of the straight swords, demands great strength and dexterity of its wielder. The Pursuer hunts down those branded by the curse, as if each undead soul that he claims will atone one of his sins. Okay, what does this say? Same thing. Okay. I mean, we're already operating under the assumption that the Pursuer is like an agent of Velka? But maybe he's also an agent, like an unwilling. Or no, maybe no, hold on. First binder. Maybe the Pursuer felt guilty and decided to become someone dedicated to stamping out sins in an attempt to make up for some of his own. I could see that. Let's put this where, I don't know. There, you got so many Pursuers everywhere. It doesn't really matter here. Why not? Yeah, put it here. Interesting. Pursuer stuff. Thank you for the support from Ireland, Alex. Good to have you here. Elden Ring is not a sequel. I mean, to Dark Souls. Yes, it is a separate game entirely. I don't know, Firefist. I'm not sure. I don't remember all the intricacies of the invincible variants, so I couldn't say. Yeah, that's what I think we've talked about a couple times, Wander, that the Pursuer and Velka are intertwined. That description's interesting because it might imply that the Pursuer is working for Velka in an attempt to atone for his own sins, which is cool. Pursuer's not in trend following, so maybe, Steve. We'll see if there's more on that. Oh, okay, good. Good, Maximus. I'm glad you still got, I'm glad you still got, your job. That's good to hear. Glad to hear it, Big C. Megatron will be out next week before the month is out, so by Tuesday. The Pursuer is a warrior of Alken, the ring he drops in flight. Okay. Hold on. Battles after the Mad Knight of Alken's weapon of choice. Modeled after the Mad Knight of Alken's weapon of choice. So if he's the Mad Knight of Alken, maybe being this Mad Knight, he got some clarity or something afterwards, or was sentenced by Velka to atone for his sins of, I don't know, murdering people. Mad Knight implies that he was crazy in some way. You know, like maybe he was going on a slaughtering spree or something, and maybe after his slaughtering spree, at some point, he felt bad about it, or Velka said, hey, you have done a lot to hurt people, so now I'm going to curse you to be someone who causes other people like you to chase down other people like you so they can atone for their sins through more murder. Let me look at no Ring of Blades though. Ring of Blades. Okay, nothing much different here. Interesting, Uber. Yeah, no, that's a theme, all right. You know, things have been lost to time for sure. Yes, 2 hours, Nicholas. Anyone who wasn't here, yeah, anyone who wasn't here earlier, this is going to be a short stream. Will be ending about 6 o'clock, so in an hour and a half about. The Pursuer is a spellbound entity, not godbound. It implies it was cursed by a sorcerer like Aldia. I mean, I guess UAP, but from what I've seen already, there's a lot of Velka references, with this boss. He gets dropped off by a giant crow, first of all, and crows are associated with Velka. He has, like, occult powers. So, while you might be right, there's also a lot still to imply that he might be an agent of Velka. So, maybe we'll get some more information on him. But there seems to have been, like, quite a few Velka references already, so I don't know if Velka is going to be a common theme throughout this saga here. And Nashandra is the main villain, Owen, for sure. It's Nashandra. I see you, AP. We'll see, though. We'll see. Let's see. Great Show of the Dragon Riders. The rank of Dragon Rider was reserved for honorable warriors who helped found Dragonrider. Russia's former inhabitants. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. I'm sure she will, okay? She hasn't watched it yet, but I'm sure she will enjoy the U video. Or the Joe Goldberg video. Wait. I went to Heidi's Tower of Flame first, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Bosses. Okay. So, Dragonrider. Dragonrider, Great Shield. The rank of Dragonrider. Why am I doing this? It's easier to copy and paste. It's easier to copy and paste, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do that. Dragonrider. Dragonrider. Okay, there's a lot of Dragonrider weapons, apparently. With the highlighting thing. Really? Okay. Okay, word. I get you. How about we... Ooh, thank you for taking that off. Thank you. So this was interesting. Because whatever kingdom was here before... Whatever kingdom was here before was destroyed by Vendrick and his knights, and then they built a new one. So that's new information I haven't seen yet. I wonder if there's going to be more about that going forward. Velka is weird in this game specifically. Seems like it. Those Chronon, like those slacker eagles from Lord of the Rings. Hey, the eagles are great. Seems like it, yeah. It seems like Velka's quite important. I agree, UAP. Straid has so much ore, keeping the mummies from exploding. I know, right? Good old Straid, it's because you got that Frant voice. A curved great sword forced in the soul. There's something that's... Sentry crammed inmates of the overflowing mess onto a rickety ship and cast them out to the open sea. Majority of them drowned or starved, but a few hardy survivors made land to the south and imparted their knowledge of sorcery to the people there. Oh. Okay. Well, that's horrible. South. I wonder... I think there has been a mention of a magic kingdom to the south. We'll have to find that later. But that's not very nice of the Flexile Sentries. Crammed inmates of the overflowing Bastille onto a ship and just pushed them out to sea? Damn, Flexiles. Damn, Flexile. Flexile Sentry. That's how you deal with an overflowing prison population. You just put them on a ship and you send them out to sea. Not bad. Let's see if there's anything different here. Okay. Wow. All right. See giant stone axe. Weapon resembles a primitive stone tool. King Vendrick disappeared as of the war. Is that a typo? Hold on. King Vendrick disappeared as of the war with the giants reached its ferocious peak, leaving his castle. Some swear that upon hearing the news, the queen's face remained as still as her portrait. Ooh. I think that's a typo. Legitimately, I know there was in last game I thought there was a typo but I wasn't reading it right. King Vendrick disappeared as of the war with the giants reached its ferocious peak. I think it's just supposed to say as the war with the giants reached its ferocious peak, not as of the war. Interesting. Little typo. It happens. Oh, same thing as the arc sword. That's the Flexile Sentry's thing. It's a weapon mentioned in an ancient text. Nothing too crazy there. How about the highly versatile weapon, the rank skill is sweeter and this thing. Okay. Great skill. Great skill. Okay. So that's pretty much it for boss weapons right now. Not bad though. We got some nice little info there. I liked that. Some cool little info. I don't know what I just picked up, but it was an item. I didn't see. Oh. Right. Now we can go and beat the Lost Sinner. Yeah, that sounds about right, UAP. I'd be pretty pissed off if I was Velka, too. Okay. Alright. Let's go beat these Lost Sinner. The Warp Sword, it's good. Yeah, no, I bet it is, but I'm sticking with this. I looked up, before I started playing the game, I looked up this, broken build, and I'm sticking with it. So, it's a hexing build with a rapier is what's going to carry us through the game. Sorry, I'm looking at my checklist. Okay. I don't know why it's not asking me. Oh, because it has Sinner's Rise separate, I'm sure. Let's see. What section does this Sinner's Rise at? Why wouldn't you just do... What? Okay. I guess. I mean... Why would you? But now, I don't care. I'm gonna beat the Lost Sinner now. After I get some more stuff in here. More? More explosions? No. Maybe. Okay. I think it's a little more complicated than that. I don't know. We're gonna have to do some more investigating. I can't tell you for certain on that one. I think it's because they're so fast and they do a lot of damage, Steve. I think that's the main reason why this thing is so good. Because it does a lot of damage and it is really fast. Like, even against the Pursuer, who you would expect, you know, a gigantic knight in armor to not be affected by a poking weapon, did a whole bunch of damage. So I'm believing so far that this thing is quite good. And then the Ice Rapier is next. It's supposed to be even better when we get to it. One of these doors open? Or is it over here? There it is. Okay. Perhaps, Steve, yeah. I know Aldia... Oh, there's the Pursuer. Okay. I know Aldia is said to, like, it's theorized... I don't know if it's confirmed or just theorized. To be, like, have taught Lothric and Lorien... been like a teacher to them, and that's why they might have rejected their duty. But again, I'm gonna have to do some more investigating to see if that's true or not. What you doing? Uh-oh. I ran out of stamina. My bad. One more? Nice. Okay. Thank you. Hey there, buddy. Racing knuckle ring. Oh, I need that. Slows equipment degradation, which is very nice. Yeah, okay. Because that is one thing about this game, equipment does degrade very quickly. Oh, isn't the shield over here? Right? Right? Oh, let's get the, yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Here we go. Shield. We'll read that in just a sec. I've never really played Ultima, Patrick, so I couldn't say. I couldn't say. Ivory King Ultra Greatsword is where it's at. I don't think I've ever used that weapon. Sounds cool, though. Oh, I have to drop down, that's right. Oh, ah! Well, I dropped down, alright. There we go. Cool. Wait for another game. Whole other lot is locked. What do you mean by that, Wander? Perfect timing? I know, right? You don't have to be sorry about that, Tazen. I don't mind you guys talking about whatever you want to talk about, you know? Obviously, I'm trying to keep it Dark Souls-ish. So, I might not necessarily respond to everything you guys talk about in the chat. But no, you don't have to say sorry, Tazen. You guys, you can go ahead and say whatever you want. It's alright. And I might not necessarily respond because I'm in the middle of stuff. And it might take too much time. But I don't mind chatting about other stuff besides Dark Souls while we're here. We are hanging out after all. We are hanging out. Kite thought the Scholar of the First Sin and the Prince-in-Law through later you can see statues. Ah, I see. I see. Oh, we'll have to investigate that too then. We talk about DS2 fall damage? I know, right? DS2 fall damage is crazy. Any clips like for that one in the video? What do you mean, UIP? Yeah, we're doing Lucatiel's questline. I gotta summon her. I'm gonna summon her for this, this fight. Oh, I see what you're saying, UAP. Yeah. Never really see them again in this series. Yeah. The jailers are cool. Jailers are cool design. What is your guys' favorite, there is a Flexile down there, yes. What is your guys' favorite Dark Souls, enemy design? Not boss design, enemy design. What's your favorite Dark Souls enemy, huh? Dark Souls 2, not Dark Souls 1. What's your favorite Dark Souls 2 enemy design? And yeah, just let me know. Let me know what your favorite is. I'm curious. Not sure what mine is. Hey, buddy. Oh, Heavy J, thank you for the $2. Appreciate the support. Like the vids, very calming talking about evil people. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm glad you think so, Heavy J. Yes, I am on Discord. There is a link to the Discord server in the description of every video. Go to Synthesize here. I feel like I missed an item going down this elevator, but I'll look. Oh, I didn't read the golden shield. Hold on. Thank you for the link, Yamara. I appreciate it. What's this? Read the golden shield. Golden wing. Blue shield with a gold relief of wings, likely a symbol of guardianship used by Knights of the Blue. Materials and by magic. Okay. Nothing insane. Alright. Hello, Flexile. Hold on. Heidi Knight? Love those Heidi. Oh, Heidi Knights. Yeah, Heidi Knights are great. The Turtle Bro. Heidi Knights and Turtle Bro are good. Good picks. The Weeb Alon Knights. Alon Knights are nice. I like the Alon Knights. Ow. Okay, I mean, you're a little tough. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I would like to heal. A reprieve? Thank you. Oh, okay. Party fund. Thank you very much. Oh! I'll be sure to have a sponsored by Cocaine section at the party. I'll have a little note. There's these items were bought with Cocaine support. This is a Cocaine Newsome endeavor. Oh. Wait a minute. Can I cheese this guy? With my power to use sorcery? Perhaps? What's your leash range? Ow, my face. I appreciate the support as always, Cocaine. Thank you. You're always so generous. Oh. Hey, can you not? Don't flip me. Don't flip me. Did that guy die? Or is he still alive? He's still alive. Stab! Aw, man. Uh-oh. Cool. Oh, another one. Alright. Not bad. Not bad so far. What is my favorite enemy design is? I feel like it's something in the DLC, but I don't know what it is. Ow. Can you back up? Thanks. Uh-oh. Can you back up again? Or are you gonna hit me? Does this guy respawn? Oh, I didn't roll. Okay, cool. Got it. No big deal. Hexes are not broken. What did I miss? Oh, Blossom Kite Shield. What does that have to say? Anything cool with the flower? Ooh, a little philosophy. A little philosophy. Not necessarily some lore, but a little philosophy on the Blossom Shield. What makes flowers beautiful, and why are we comforted when we gaze upon them? Why indeed? Why? Because they're pretty. And they make Monkey Brain say, hey, that's a nice color. And it looks good. That's my contribution to philosophy there. A philosophical question for the ages answered. You're welcome. Right. I hit him well. Thing. The Mastodon Knights, they're pretty cool. I like those too. Oh, Ian, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you weren't invited. Everybody's invited. Everybody come to my house. I'm putting my address in chat right now. No, it's my father-in-law's 50th birthday party, Ian. That's what it is. Good, I'm glad you found the Discord, Heavy. Southern Ritual Band. Secret treasures restored in Aldia. Raises the number of spells you made. Oh. I wonder... So these rings are making Aldia seem like a place. You know, and when I read the Northern Ritual Band, I was like, oh, maybe it's just referring to like Aldia's keep. But maybe Aldia was actually a land. Especially since one need only recall the cruel fate of the residents of Aldia. The Flexile Sentries thing mentioned that the survivors of that ship they pushed out to sea went to a land to the south. But then again, why? Hold on a minute. Hold on, no. Because Northern Ritual Band, Southern Ritual Band. A place can't be both in the north and the south unless this is like 2 rings from Aldia, one from the north of Aldia, and one to the south of Aldia. I don't know. I'm not in the Champion Covenant. Maximus. I'm in the Rat Covenant. Or the Bell Covenant. One of the two. Whichever I'm in. Oh, Heidi Knight. Hello. You bad man. You bad man being locked in here. Oh, you get the spear guaranteed? Well, you're tough, dude. How about I do this? Uh-oh. Ow, man. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh, hey. Look at you. Maybe I can cheese him? Fall down. Oh, wait, I want to fall down. No, I'm gonna die now. No! Okay. Dark Souls 2 fall damage, man. Wait, is this gonna kill me now? Am I screwed? Did I just screw myself over? Aw, man. Oh, drat. Oh, darn. Okay, cool. Come on, Lucatile, let's go. Oh, it looks the same to you on the display? Yeah, no, it's different. You fight the Heidi Knight, Lucatile. It's your job. Love Dark Souls 2. I do too. My pleasure, UAP. Panda. File just came here to compliment how we did it in the Joe video. He never struck me as a narcissist. I can be narcissism with people outright stating something. Yep. Ah, yeah, Panda. No, narcissism is interesting. Thank you for the compliments on the video. I appreciate that very much. It was a fun video to work on, and I'm glad you guys think I did a good job. Narcissism is very interesting because, yeah, a lot, especially narcissistic personality disorder, because you can call someone like, hey, they're a bit of a narcissist, and that, can you get out of here, man? Like, calling someone a bit of a narcissist, especially if they're boastful, like, that's a fine descriptor, because someone who's boastful doesn't necessarily have narcissistic personality disorder. They just might be a bit of a braggart, you know? What are you doing, man? Okay, now you want to stab? Lucatile, get him. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, you can call someone who likes to brag. Oh, okay. Someone who likes to brag a lot a narcissist. Narcissistic personality disorder, though, that has a lot more to it. Namely, all those symptoms that I was reading for you. Okay. This guy's like Apex Heidi Knight, I guess. I like how his spear reaches halfway across the screen. Alright, hold on a second. Narcissist. So yeah, you can call someone who's boastful a narcissist. That doesn't necessarily mean they have narcissistic personality disorder. I personally know someone, actually I know 2 people that I believe have it. I can't be sure, but I'm fairly certain that my dad has it. And when you have narcissistic personality disorder, it's not necessarily that you are boastful and you like to talk about yourself a lot, which you might, you know, that might be a part of it. But the biggest thing is how much everything is about yourself. It's Everything in your life, someone with NPD's life, is about them. It's about what you can do for them, what they can get out of you, and they have a very, very hard time recognizing that everything isn't just about them. You know, it's more than just bragging about yourself. It's making everything about yourself, and not having any like recognition that your constant pursuit of making the world revolve around you hurts other people. You don't care about hurting other people because why would you? You know, it's all about you. You know what I mean? And Joe, yeah, everything he did, he did it for the woman he loved, right? But no, he didn't. He did it for him. He did it because he wanted to be loved. He did it because he wanted them to make him feel good. And that's NPD in a nutshell right there. I'm worried about just running past Flexile Maximus because I want to summon Lucatiel and she's going to try and fight him. So, that's going to be an issue here. Thank you for another $2, Stason. Appreciate it very much. Favorite horror film villains? So I really... See, I wouldn't say I wouldn't really call Leatherface a favorite horror film villain, but Texas Chainsaw Massacre is one of my favorite. Jeremiah Sand, if you count him from Mandy, love that character. Who else are some? Pinhead, I do like Pinhead. Pinhead is great. Horror film villains. It's weird, because whenever I think of horror films, like, I think of... Oh my god. I don't really think of the villains for some reason. I think of the movies that I like. Like, I love The Witch. You know, stuff like that. But The Witch doesn't really have a... You know what, Lucatiel? Can we go, please? Or are you gonna fight him? That's my question here. Are you gonna fight him, or are you gonna walk away? Okay, you walk away. Good. Do I want this Heidi Spear? I don't care about this Heidi Spear. Why am I even doing this? Why am I even doing this? Let's just go look at you. Let's get out of here. Do I have a plain butterfly? That's a good... Okay, I do. Okie dokie. Let's go. Horror film villains, though. I'm gonna keep going with that thought. Yeah, Pinhead, Jeremiah Sand, if you count him. I do like John Kramer as a character, even though the Saw films are like, you know, they can be a little much a lot of the time. John Kramer's still a cool character, I think. Freddy's alright. I like Freddy. Fun character. Thinking. Jack Torrance? I mean, okay. No, I don't like Jack Torrance. I just like Jack Nicholson. So I wouldn't say Jack Torrance is one of my favorite horror villains, but I mean, The Hotel is more so the villain in that movie, that story anyway. But Jack Nicholson is... I love Jack Nicholson. He's the Jack, you know? Anybody asks you why Jack's great, it's just because he's the Jack, you know? Hi, how you doing? I'm Jack. Love Jack Nicholson. I don't know, it's hard. It's hard for me. Art the Clown... Yeah, Art the Clown's cool. I like his design. His design's really cool, Tayson. Yeah, I would say Art the Clown. He's got a nice design. So there's the Chaos Bug. Which pretty much, you know, implies / confirms that the Lost Sinner is the successor to the Witch of Izalith. Or is at the very least possessed by her. Because that's the Witch of Izalith's true form. Yeah, look at her. Good. Oh, I guess I could do this. Oh, if I remember correctly, Lucatiel's got to live, so I have to draw her attention if she starts getting low. Which is now. Okay. So I can't have this happen. Look at me. Thank you. Damn, this thing pieces her up, though. This Rapier with the Dark Blade or whatever it's called is good. Please live, Lucatiel. Okay, good. Nice. That was close. Alright, lost center down. Lots of chains and stuff. We'll have to read her materials and her soul. We'll go back to Straid's bonfire here in a second. See if he got any of her weapons. Meaning as file. Oh wait, hold on, Ian. I also like how your first reaction to seeing Joe Goldberg in action was this guy's a fucking. It was so. It's funny. It's funny, Ian, because yeah, that was. I'm not kidding. Like I wanted to put that in the video because I thought it was hilarious. But also like, I don't know. Interesting how different people looking at Joe can see him, because yeah, a lot of, you know, a big thing in like fiction for women, right? Because my wife, she reads some of this stuff, is, you know, those books and stuff where the serial killer is romanticized as this obsessive who is really in love with you, you know, and he's very passionate and makes it all about you. And so when my wife was watching it, you know, she saw that in Joe. She saw him being charming, and she was like, damn, this guy is really dedicated. Look how much he loves her, kind of thing. And it's true. Like, clearly he shows that he does. That's his whole bag. That's his whole reason to be and method for getting into women's lives. But I'm not attracted to men, so I'm just looking at this dude operating. He's not romantic to me. I mean, I can see him being romantic, but I'm not like swooning over his romance that he's doing in the series. So without that clouding my brain, I watched him, yeah, for about 5 minutes, and just looking at him, he just has these dead eyes. He's just got this weird intensity about him, and I'm like, I just turned to her. I'm like, this guy's a fucking freak. And she was like, what makes you say that? I'm like, look at him, you know, look at him, just like how creepy he is. And yeah, I don't know. I thought that was interesting. That was my very first reaction to Joe Goldberg. Is damn, this dude there's something wrong with this guy. And as I said, turns out, yeah, there's quite a lot wrong with the man. Not really his fault, but there. A lot wrong with him. Not wrong with him. Wander, have I done a FAQ already? So not really. So the best, I do a FAQ like all the time, I guess you could say, Wander, because on Discord there is on my Discord server there's a section called Questions for the Eye, and people can just ask me questions, like drop a question in there. Any of you are welcome to do that. The Discord server link is in the description. And I don't answer them like every day. I'll usually like let 2 or 3 weeks go by and like answer a whole bunch in one string. So if you ever have any questions that you want to ask me, you can go there, or you can just look through that channel and see if, you know, people have already asked and I've answered. But to answer your question, no, I do not have a degree in psychology. I started this channel because I love villains. And I wanted to talk about them and why they are who they are and how they become who they are, you know. And in order to do that, you know, it turns out a lot of them have a lot of their motives and things like that can be attributed to certain disorders. So I've done a lot of research on them on my own, but I don't have a degree in it myself. I just have looked into it over the years and have like a layman's knowledge of certain disorders. So, yeah. I think Xander from Buffy follows the description. I've never seen Buffy. I've heard it's good, though. So... no, he's not really like Kuzco, Patrick. No, not at all. It was a good performance, Panda. Angela Baker and Laura Barnes. Oh, yeah, those are good ones. Those are good ones. Those are good villains, Patrick. Charlie King from SCP. Yeah, it's not really a horror... Oh, well, horror villain, I guess Tazen asked. Horror film villain is what Tazen asked, Nicholas, and that's not really a film, but heard good things about SCP, too. John Kramer does have crazy aura. I love the Hello Zep song from Saw. I think that's one of the, a fantastic song, villain theme. Mark without us. Maybe Fire Fist. He might be. I could see that. As far as Viltrumite Mark goes. Oh, you're right. Yeah, no, I already wrote that down, UIP. It's weird how the effigy... We talked about how, like, the effigy might restore your humanity, but not your life, because it's just an imitation of humanity. Whereas humanity in Dark Souls 1, the humanity sprites that you use to restore your humanity actually seem to be humanity, so maybe that's it. The Predator or horror villain? Maybe. I've never seen The Predator. There's another sin. So, for whatever reason, growing up, I didn't watch a lot of the staples, Rambo, Predator, Alien. I didn't watch those films until I started the channel, actually, like Alien. I haven't seen Rambo yet, but Alien, Rocky. I've never seen Rocky either, any Rocky movies. But I've never seen any Predator movies, so I couldn't say. But from what I've heard, maybe he is a horror villain. I'm going to keep answering chat, but let me light this real quick. I think Aldia might show up, or he doesn't show up on the first one. He doesn't show up on the first one. That's what I wanted to making sure of. That's why I wasn't continuing. Okay, now I can go. Lost Center controlled by T. Oculus? Who's T. Oculus? I don't know who that is. Reminds me of a Clone Wars episode, not that has any problems. Really? What reminds you of a Clone Wars? That fight did? Oh, let's see what she says.
That is more than most undead.
Oh, okay.
Over the hill and where a man could what it...
Thanks, lady. That bug is a one of the lords from Dark Souls 1, okay? Remember that tree boss, Beta Chaos, that we fought? That bug was controlling that tree, and now that bug is controlling the Lost Sinner. So it's just the thing about the lords, the important lords in this series, is in Dark Souls 2 at least. I don't know about 3. I'm pretty sure not in 3. But in Dark Souls 2, all of the major bosses are essentially the same as the major bosses in Dark Souls 1. They've just taken on different forms. Or they're beings that have acquired their soul and are now reminiscent of them in certain ways, have their powers in some way. So yeah, that's why that bug... That's why that bug was possessing the Lost Sinner. It's like the Witch of Izalith reborn. Not reborn. The Witch of Izalith controlling something else. Yeah. I plan on doing more real people eventually, Fire Fist, but I haven't done any specifically real people yet. I've only covered real people that have also been, like in a fictional movie or show. Probably Steve. Yeah, I probably will be using Bonfire Ascetics instead of going to New Game Plus, because like with Dark Souls 1, we are going to not finish the game when we get to the end of the game, just so we have a way to look around. If I want to go back and look around at stuff. Yeah, exactly, UAP. Well, you figure out Joe is a villain pretty much right away, Koke. I mean, Joe kill, like, he doesn't kill someone in the first episode, but he traps, what's his face? What is his... Benji. He traps Benji in the cage in the first episode, so you know he's not a good guy. But the thing about, like I was saying, Koke, there's... You is one of those stories where a lot of women will read that story or watch that story, and even though they are evil characters, villains, they're painted in such a romantic light that and they're so obsessed with the girl, which ups their attractiveness, that a lot of women who read these stories or watch these stories like this and see a character like that think they're charming, they're charismatic, they're admirable, they're loving, you know, it's kind of like guys do it too, you know, guys do it too. So an example, I don't know a specific character as an example, but the villainous seductress, you know, the succubus type character, even though they're clearly evil, you know, it's a succubus who's trying to kill men by like being sexual and seductive. You're still gonna say she's hot, you know what I mean? It's that same kind of deal, same type of deal, you know. Oh, Tracy, hi Tracy, how you doing? Good to have you tuning in. Good to have you tuning in. How's it going in the Tracyverse? By the way, guys, Tracy makes YouTube videos too. I don't know if it's on the channel that she's talking on right now. Let me put it in the chat. Hold on, because only mods can put stuff in the chat. Tracy makes YouTube videos too. Ah, here it is. Bagel the Bat. Her channel's Bagel the Bat. She has made a couple videos on like cartoons, animated stuff, but also she made one on Mental Samurai, which was a funny game show hosted by Rob Lowe a while ago. And it is a pretty interesting watch to learn about this Mental Samurai, I'll say. Not shy enough to not make YouTube videos, Tracy. You're putting your stuff out on the internet, so that means you're at least welcome to having people watch your videos. So boom, that's her channel. If you guys want to see some Bagel the Bat stuff, that's Tracy's stuff. Let me catch up here a little bit more. I do like Aldia's character design, I agree. Yes, Dark Souls 2 is definitely connected to DS1. Yeah, I know, right, Ian? Yeah. A lot of alarms should have been going off, but hey, when someone is that... That's the thing, you know? When someone is that alluring, when they make themselves into this enticing person, it's hard to... The alarms seem a lot quieter than they should be, you know? So, I get it. I get it. It's third season of Monster? Monster, Owen? What's Monster? I know the Monster anime. Monster. Go. What is Monster? Oh, it's the one about Jeffrey Dahmer? Oh wait, no. Crime drama anthology television series created by I had no plans. But maybe at some point. Especially if I cover these people. Okay, I thought that Jeffrey Dahmer thing was a one-off. I didn't know it was actually a series. Yeah, maybe, but I no plans. But I'm sure I'll cover some of them at some point. Not even that deep. Sometimes they cast it. Yeah, no. Attractiveness plays a part in it too, a UIP, for sure. As a lady who's gotten away from a handful of JoJo guys, see them for who they are. The first. Yep, I agree, Tracy. I agree. I agree. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, I've known a fair amount of women who have had to deal with Joe-like characters and have been abused by them. And yeah, they're not good. They're not good. As good as they might seem, they're not good. Yes, Tracy indeed does have a channel. She does have a channel, and it's pretty cool. She does all that art on the channel herself, which is amazing. Because I can't even draw a circle. When I try to draw a circle, it comes out like a triangle. Tell me how that happens, huh? I was going to look at the checklist, figure out what I needed. Here we go. Ooh, Rickard's Rapier is here. That's cool. And that's a damn fine way to do video essays, Tracy, with that shitpost energy. We like that. Everybody likes a little bit of humor. I would really appreciate not getting shot anymore. So the name of this place isn't necessarily anything to write home about. I mean, it's called Huntsman's Copse, and a copse, I'm pretty sure, is just like a thicket of, like, trees. It's another word for, like, a forest, or, like, a foresty area. So this is where hunters hunt. They're huntsmen here. Hold on. The door. On the tree shortcut. Oh, okay. Real life one. Oh yes, there are, Patrick, for sure. There's a lot of characters like that. I just haven't covered too many at this point, but I will get to them eventually. Hey, away. Or don't go away. Like get over here. Thank you. Okay. Oh yeah, you're not dive bombing, Tracy. I like when you come around. You don't have to be sorry at all. You don't have to be sorry at all. In fact, I want you to dive bomb more often, Tracy. More often. Don't be a Joe. Yeah, that's yeah. Good words to live by. Don't be a Joe. I agree. Do not be a Joe. Hello, Drucifer. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Ooh, yeah. Draw me a platypus, Tracy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Anybody who... Well, I mean, some of you might know this. But my favorite animal is a platypus. The humble platy. I love me a platypus. I had a, up the stairs. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, the door. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Whoopsie. I still have it. My favorite... I'm an idiot. My favorite stuffed animal when I was a kid called him Ducky. And it's just a gray looking duck with black eyes and two little feet. And looks like a platypus. So from then on, pretty much platypus became my favorite animal. Love him. Bye, Owen. Thank you for stopping by. Art is 90% debate. Yeah, that's true. That's true, UAP. This way. There we go. Got it. Say that you don't get it, man. Hey, that's a good card to play. If you don't get it. Hey. Oh, Jared, thank you for the $5. 1 second. Before I die. Thank you, Jared. Ever thought about doing a video on Leopold Strauss from RDR2? My girlfriend and I love your videos and are having debate if he's important enough. Who's... Ooh, see, I'm not that well versed in my... Let me look. Leopold Strauss. Leopold Strauss. I know the name. Isn't he... Is he the, like, banker? Or the loan guy? Hold on, let me look it up. Leopold Strauss. Ah, yeah. Yeah, he's the one who handles the money, right? I knew he had something to do with money. Like he's the bookkeeper for Dutch? Pretty much, in a way. I don't remember. See, I don't remember his character too much. Jared? I'll have to, I don't know. I wonder if anyone else has suggested, Leopold, Jared, because that would give me an idea, you know, of whether or not he's worthy of a video, because if other people have said he's worthy of a video, then, you know, he must be. I don't know. I'll take a look. I'll take a look at Leopold and see if he's worth doing a video on. But regardless, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it very much. I'm glad both you and your girlfriend enjoy the channel, and I hope to keep making stuff that you enjoy for many, I'm gonna die, years to come. Monotremes are cool, Tracy. I agree. They do lay eggs, Neil, and they have venom, platypi. They have venomous spurs on the back of their feet, their back feet. Older and training. If a fictional villain who spent his entire childhood to adulthood being a soldier and trained to kill and go to war, that would probably be antisocial personality disorder. Fire. That sounds about right. Chris Moltisanti and Shane Vendro. Do I just roll off? Nope, not that either. Okay. Shane? Panda? I guess? Both are... I don't know. I don't know, that's a tough one. Maybe Chris, but maybe Shane. I think it's like a toss-up, honestly. I'd have to nitpick everything they've done to give you an accurate one. Accurate reading on that. You just watched a little bit of Tracy's video on Mental Samurai. You remember that from COVID? Yeah, I'd never seen it, but it looks crazy. Crazy dumb. Like, in a fun way, but also in a very dumb way. Oh, and now I can't get that. Oh, I hate this jump. This jump is dumb. What I can get off at least. I don't have to die. Okay. Yeah, gives loans and sends Arthur to collect debts. I remember him now. I'll have to see. Jared. I'll look into him. I'll look into Leopold Strauss. I don't know if anybody else has opinions on whether Leopold Strauss deserves an episode. But if you do, let me know. Give me a little bit of a better idea. Can I? Whatever. Jump to the mushroom. Don't poison me. Okay. Thank you for doing exactly what I said not to do. Can you get me from there? No, you can't. Okay, good. Poisoned again? I should have probably killed that thing, huh? That would have been smart. There. Anything else down here? Alright. I think there might be an invasion down here, though, if I'm not mistaken. Prisoner squad. What else did I get here? Checklist set. Oh, there's Rickard's Rapier. Nice. I wonder if it's better than mine. What else did I get? Okay, nothing crazy. Rickard's Rapier is the one. Rickard's Rapier. It's got an A scaling index. Oh, it does. Okay, so if I upgrade this, it'll be better. Not better right now. What does it say? An exquisitely decorated rapier said to belong to a prince who appears in an ancient tale. There are numerous variations of the story of the prince who wanted the lands and eventually became undead. The story of these tales end in tragedy. Yeah. Poor Rickard. Hi, Corinne. Showing your first open mic. It went well. Good to hear. What'd you sing, Corinne? What did you sing? Use the vibe of the videos that... Okay. Well then. I don't know what to say exactly to that, Saint Stolas, but welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy... I hope you enjoy being here. Tony's worse than Vic? Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. Vic's alright. Okay, I'm gonna die. That's great. Yeah. Cool. Vic's not the... Vic's bad, but he's... I think Tony's worse for sure. Panda. Oh, C'est la vie by Weathers. I read it. There we go. Nice, Corinne. Hey, I feel like Patrick Bateman and I need help. That's not good, Almighty. What do you need help with? Do not do anything Patrick Bateman-esque, please. That is not good for you nor anyone else. I don't know if you're being serious, but I'm taking it seriously just in case. Please. Cool. He is a side character, Nicholas. Thank you, Dionysus. I'm glad you do. Welcome to the stream. Don't you think having a female/male for a villain redemption arc is getting old now? I know. Peak Souls 2 indeed, right? I mean... I don't... Oh, man. I'm gonna die again. Okay. No, but I didn't make it to the item. What is this item? Oh, it's a Pharaoh's Lockstone. I want it, man. I'm gonna keep trying. All right. What would you suggest? Who would have a villain redemption arc then? Firefist? Someone non-binary? I mean, I guess that's a fresh take, which is fine. But I don't know what you're trying to say there. Remember to plunge attack so you don't roll out of long jumps? Oh, okay, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, you plunge attack? Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. I know what to do now. Thank you. Thank you. Die again. Jeremiah Sand, Frank Booth, Palpatine, Hugh Yevon, Ganondorf, Tony Soprano, Ralph Cifaretto, Walter White, Gus Fring, Frollo. There's a lot of them, Diana, but those are some of them. Diana asked what villain is my favorite from the ones I made videos about, and those were a few. Okay. Yeah, plunge attack. Yes, thank you. Okay. If I had known that, man, this would have been a lot easier. Can I make this? No, that's fine. All right, last time we're dying here. Good. But probably Frank Booth, Diana, is the number one. Or Palpatine. Because he's my favorite villain of all time. It's a token of fidelity and a Pharaoh's Lockstone Nova, which is what I really wanted, was the Pharaoh's Lockstone, so. There's not, I don't know if there's a shortage of lockstones in this game, but it's nice to have as many as you can get, you know? What else are we gonna get here that's important? Sublime Bone Dust, Soul Spear. Huh, 530? I can probably make it to the Undead Chariot or the Skeleton Lords. Let's see. Okay. Bye, Corinne. See you later. Can you not? Can you not? Just want to make myself here. I still don't understand your question, Firefist. You said, don't you think having a female/male for a villain redemption arc is getting old? Who would have a villain redemption arc then? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what you're trying to say. What might he be like without the curse? I'm not sure. Because Gerudo culture, you know, he'd be the king. I don't know. I don't know what he'd be like without the curse, LMAO. Not a bad guy, that's for sure, but I don't know exactly what he would be like. See, this place is a forest. I mean, there's the stadium is interesting. We'll have to read more about its lore once we get, like, okay, items from the boss and whatnot. Do I have moss? Green blossom. What does moss look like in this game? Oh, there it is. These damn moths, man. Oh, there's a forlorn. Hello? Oh, okay. No staggering. That's good to know. Oh, this is gonna suck. I'll do this. Engaging gameplay, I know. Look how good I am. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about games on Xbox One. Anybody have an Xbox One and can help out Jared on Souls-likes on Xbox One? I don't know if Lies of P's on there. If you played Lies of P yet, it's a good one. Okay. Really? There. So these enemies, I mean, I guess that's one first thing I'd like to note down here. These enemies, they look like almost like butchers, but large enemies with gladiator type armor on, with large wielding large sickles. I mean, you know. The whole dark gladiatorial thing here is interesting. Oh, who are you? What is this? Bashful Ray. He's so bashful. Why not? Could use a bashful fella on the journey. Oh, whatever. Come on, Ray. Feeling bashful, are we? Corlo is. He is a bad dude. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, what you doing? Stop. Stop running around. Hey. Quit that. Thanks. Could be Jared. About Ganondorf. I could see that. Alright, Ray. I know I can get this item here. Oh, and now that guy's gonna drop in. Oh, hello. Hello, Cyan Knight. Okay. Even when rolling, I get hit. I love this game. Gotta level that ADP. Can I stab you? Get him, Ray. Ray. Thank you. You're so bashful, Ray. Lies of P is unplayable on Xbox One. Oh, that sucks. I don't know what other Souls-likes are on Xbox One. I don't have one myself, so. I do have Dark Weapon. Yes, I do, Maximus. Team Tom and Shiv. Yeah, I was... Succession. Team Tom and Shiv. What's his face? The gray-haired brother, the oldest. I felt bad for him. I wouldn't say I was rooting for him to be the CEO, but I think Tom and Shiv too. Those were the best candidates out of all of them. So yes, I was also Team Tom and Shiv, I would say. Let's see, what now? There's a lot of nothing. Yeah, I guess we'll do Skeleton Lords. We'll do Skeleton Lords. Why not? They're the easiest to get to from here. Bashful Ray is putting in work. Bashful Ray is the GOAT. We like Ray. Thank you, Bashful. Bashful man. No, that's all. That's all right, Tracy. You work on your drawings. You work on whatever you got to work on. Ah, that's right. Stop laughing, Potts. That's one thing, I guess, weird to note down. Oh, I backstabbed that skeleton. Cool. What's with the laughing pots? You know what I mean? The laughing curse pots. The necromancer in here somewhere. Hey. Get him, Ray. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I said don't. Respect that I asked. Hey, I'm gonna ask you as well to not kill me. Hey! Ray! Just when we were having a good time, Ray. Come on now. Who needs Estes? When you got the gems. Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho? Yes, they do. Love them both. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay. Tracking. Dark Souls 2 tracking. Can you let me through? Thank you. Would like to not die. Hey. Thanks. My intelligence? 22. 22 right now. I'm gonna pump it up some more later on. Well, yeah, Ian's got a point about... Okay, so, yeah, about Succession, Ian's got a point. You know, you shouldn't be rooting for any of them. But if I had to pick one, yeah, it'd be Shiv and Tom. You know, you're forcing me to pick who would be best, then Shiv or Tom. Just spoken to death, you know? I'll write down that invasion one. Invaded by the Merciless, Rowena, and a Forlorn. Here. Okay. Cool. Skeletons, but it's not even October yet. I know, right? So spooky. Spooky, scary skeletons. Yeah, I'm one of those people, Maximus, like, I always, like, hoard my spellcasts until I get to a boss, usually. And then it's like, oh, I should have been using that the whole level. So yeah, I'll use Dark Weapon a little more. I haven't played Perfect Dark in a long time, Patrick. I played it when I was a kid. But I did love it. I have the game. I've never played Perfect Dark Zero, though. So I don't really remember much of it because I haven't played it in so long. Yeah, I know you don't like him.
I've heard this land was full of danger. I joined fort. He took the first. I decided to set a trap. I can't believe that I was... You be careful. Where's this rather unusual? I've seen this type before. I'm sure I won't be his last thing. He's just... paint. And don't. I'll find a common foot.
Thank you. Alright. Let's go kill some skeletons. It is a good game, Commander, and both those things are interesting, alright? Yeah, exactly. Shiv is probably better than Roman for sure. And what's his face? The other guy. The main guy, so to speak. I don't know, LMAO. I guess we'll find out about that. We'll find out about who controlled it. Maybe we'll learn a little more from the Skeleton Lord / Executioner Chariot Lord. If I had to guess, Old Iron King seems like a good guess. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Old Iron King seems like a good guess for controlling this place. Consider. Okay, you're still there. That's good. All right. I would like to kill the skeleton lords, please. The necromancers, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. But yeah, Earthen Peak is close to here, so I would bet it was him. I played Devil May Cry when I was younger. I haven't played any recently, though. Really? Okay, let's do the thing with the weapon. Malintia? Yeah. Okay. I got plenty of healing right now. I just need to stop being a little brazen with how I'm approaching this stuff. Oh yeah, I've seen Pate. I've seen Pate already, Nicholas. I think Virgil from Devil May Cry is the one I see requested the most for a Devil May Cry villain. I don't even know who that is, but pretty sure I've seen requests for that. Oh, cool. Love it. It didn't last long indeed, Daryl. No Souls game. No Souls game is complete without a hag muncher. That's the answer. Hi, Sancho. How you doing? Hello. Get out of here. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, whatever. Gotta love hitting the wall. Shard. This. Alright, Creighton. I don't know if he has a quest, but I'm gonna summon him anyway. Combustion. Where's combustion? Oh. Cool. I am winning, Dragon. Gonna beat these here skeleton lords real quick. Interesting. This would be more interesting if I knew anything about Virgil. Hit the window, hit the wall. Creighton's axe is pretty cool. Thank you, Jared. Have a good night, and thank you for staying as long as you did. I appreciate the support that you gave me earlier with that super chat. Oh, why did I think a boss would be staggered? I don't know why I thought that. Oh. I wanted to dark my weapon, but hold on. I like this song here. I've always liked the Skeleton Lord's theme. Oh, you can backstab him? Okay, I didn't know that. Wait, why did that do no damage to their health bar? Oh, hi, Wheelie. Very, very tough boss. get overwhelmed, they can be. Just a bunch of skeletons, no big deal. Backstab. Okay. Ta-da. Quite, interesting boss room with all the death, but outside of that, I don't think I read the soul of... Ow! The Lost Sinner. Punish yourself for the sins of her past. Use the special soul of the Lost Sinner. Huh. The old Iron King commanded the capture of all undead, but those charged with the task were overcome by the curse. Okay. So yeah. Must have been the old Iron King who was responsible for the Copse. Sounds about right. Skeleton. I am going to Skeleton Lords Soul. Okay. Let's see if there's a translation. Anything. Then I'm gonna go to Straid and see if he has their stuff, if not its own effects. Okay. Let's go get the bonfire. Oh yeah, that was crazy, Ian. So I have on my other channel, my gaming channel, I did randomizers for Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. And this fight in 2, I don't remember who the bosses were, but the multi-fights in 2 with the randomizer, let me tell you, that was a whole nother story. This boss is incredibly easy. Normally, but not normally. It's quite the difference. Quite the difference. They were having a really good time. I was in the Bone Zone. Yes, the Bone Zone indeed. I have watched Hunter x Hunter. Hunter. Sorry, I always say the X, but yes, I love Hunter x Hunter. It's one of my favorite animes. It's a great one. Is it possible they made each boss separately and they came up with lore about them later? No, I don't think so, Koke. I think it's more so that these bosses are mindless. It's so long. It's a great game. Well, it's a great game. The thing, Koke, is all these bosses are like cursed by an undead curse that makes them essentially insane, I guess would be the best way to put it. Like they are not in their right mind. They are just controlled by this curse. So that's why they don't have any interaction, is because they're essentially monsters. They're just monsters. This game's errors were built by old Iron King and his father, Vendor. Something. Ah, that's the kingdom he must have conquered. Okay. What do you got, buddy? Skeleton Lord something. Wait, Roaring Halberd. Unsettling skull carved into the halberd recalls the final moments of the Skeleton Lord from... Oh. Wait. Wait, were they wielding? One of them was wielding this halberd, right? So did they kill one of the Skeleton Lords? Can't yawn, I have so much housework to do. What's this called? No. Roaring Halberd. Is this talking about how we create this weapon from a soul, or is it indicating that there was a fourth lord that was slain, then made into this weapon by the others? I don't know. Maybe. You should include in the Hisoka video like you did with Joe Goldberg. I want to sort of. That'd be a good thing to do, Ian. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. DS2 Design Works? What is DS2 Design Works? Nova. DS2 Design Work. Oh, it's a book? I'll have to look into that. I want to check it out, Nova. I want to check it out. However, anyone interested in Nova's Dark Souls 2 video, just like with Tracy here, I'll link Nova's channel for you. Nova makes videos. Let me see here. Oh, I know. I figured the DLCs were in the past. Yeah, I know this game's orchestra. So I would watch your video on Dark Souls 2, Nova, but I am trying to do all this myself. You know, if I wanted to, I could just watch a bunch of Dark Souls YouTubers about it, but I want to kind of come to conclusions myself. But after I do my video, maybe I'll check your video out. You know what I mean? No, I know you didn't ask me to plug you, but I like supporting people, so I wanted to, you know. I do like giving people support when I can. I have not gotten to the DLCs yet. I did not know Sinister Mark was really supposed to be a zombie Fire Fist. It is fun, Nova. It is fun indeed. I will do a video on Kazuya someday. Fire. Oh, cool, Yamara. That's good to see. Good to hear. All right. Description of the bosses in this game reminds me of those ninja. I'm not familiar with those games, Patrick, but they sound cool. All right, guys. So, like I said in the beginning of the stream and towards the middle of it, I do have to end the stream early today because I got a lot going on in my life. I got my father-in-law's 50th birthday is this Saturday, and I got a lot of prep work to do for it. But I didn't want to just not stream for you guys, so I did a shorter one. Next week, though, things will be back to normal, and I will be streaming for the full amounts. I do stream on my gaming channel, which you can find a link to in the description, on Saturdays and Sundays usually, but again, my father-in-law's 50th is this Saturday, so I won't be streaming there on Saturday, but I will be on Sunday, and I'll be playing a new game over there called, what is it called? Clover Pit. So if you guys want to tune into that, it's like a gambling roguelike. So yeah. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I know it was a short stream today, but again, I will be streaming for the full duration. 4 to 9 p.m. is like my usual time on Tuesday and Thursday next week. So if you're interested in these streams, you enjoy them, I will be back next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific. Thank you all for being here as usual. I appreciate it very much, but I'm going to go do me some housework. So have a good night, everybody, and I shall talk to you soon. And have a good weekend as well. Bye now.